Hi there, how you doing? It's your friend Phil here. Thank you so much for taking the mock exam. That mock exam is meant to be a 4-hour mock exam, and I'm talking about the PMP Exam Prep Camp mock exam. Lots of people probably got done in about 2.5 hours to 3.5 hours, but even though you got done earlier, you may not have scaled it. Only about 20% of our students passed this exam on their first try. So it's an eye opener to the gaps that need to be closed and what you should do. I would advise you to leave no stone unturned, go through everything that was revealed has been a gap, and make sure that you read the respective knowledge areas and processes that you've identified. We've found that people who get a 70 or greater on this mock exam on their first try, they all go ahead and pass the actual PMP exam. Those people who do not get a 70 are at risk. Even if they're off by 5 marks, 2 marks, it's still at risk. And we would encourage everyone who is at risk to study more, study up. But you absolutely can do it. Some of the best performances we've had on the exam, the real PMP exam, have come from students who got in the 60s. But they close the gaps and they do even better. We've got students in the 40s, some in the 50s, that have gone back, revised what they got wrong, and done even better. So that's my advice, go back, study up, close the gaps. Don't close your browser when you take this exam. Leave the browser open so you can meticulously go through the questions you got wrong, and even those that you got right but you guessed, you also want to go over those. Okay, now I'm talking about the first PMP mock exam. There's another mock exam on this system called the marathon mock exam. Now for that mock exam, I would definitely advise spending as much of the 4 hours as possible, because it has a lot of text that's all relevant and needs to be read. So put aside time for this second mock exam. Now if you have taken this second mock exam, the passing score is 60. It is a lot more challenging, a lot more difficult, lots more text to read. But again, close the gaps and learn from the ambiguity on that test. Not everybody who takes it passes it. We're still gathering data as the marathon mock is relatively new. But within a few months, we should have gathered enough data to give you more accurate predictions of what the scores mean. But for now, I'll say that anyone who has passed the marathon mock in the beginning, on their first try, again, they have all passed the real exam. It's even more rigorous than the first mock, okay? So somewhere in this page, either below, to the left, wherever it is, you'll find the implication sheet, the implication of your performance, okay? Make sure that you read that and take the advice. If it says you need to put in an additional week, additional 2 weeks, take those 2 weeks really seriously, put in as much time and effort as you possibly can, and you'll be extremely glad you did. All right, I have found that people who do well on the PMP exam, they take this mock exam multiple times to find gaps, and they also take the marathon mock at least once. I haven't yet come across anyone who has taken the marathon mock twice. They typically run away from the marathon mock once they've taken it. But if you can take the marathon mock twice, I think that will be good for you as well. All right, well, I wish you all the very best. Thanks for coming on board. Thanks for taking our mock exams, and let's know how you did on the real exam, how you performed. I'd really like to know that. And of course, when you get certified, we have a little something for you. So you might want to email us and let us know that you have passed the exam, and we'll send you the little bit that we've got for you. Take care and bye for now.